You may want your special pillow or folded up blanket for support throughout your practice. You can use it right now if you'd like to sit on to elevate your pelvis a little bit. You can close your eyes here and bring awareness to the third eye area in between your brows. You can even roll your eyes in and up. Take deep breaths. When you're ready, come to hands and knees. And start to move with your breath. Draw your shoulders back on your inhale, look forward. On your exhale, round your spine. And go back and forth. Notice if you can start the movement in your pelvis first and then take the movement up your spine through your neck and then go back to your pelvis to start your next movement. So when you go from cat to cow, start at your tailbone and then take your awareness up your spine as you move and start at your pelvis again, moving a little more mindfully. You can start to add any other movement here. You can take your awareness through your ribs, shoulders, and hips, out to your wrists and ankles, hands and feet. And as you are moving here, try to observe how you're feeling physically. Notice your mind, your mood, energy level. Taking an inventory here without overanalyzing or judging, just accepting what is, and then knowing that you can work from there. So letting what you're learning about yourself right here, how you're feeling, letting that inform the rest of your practice. When you're ready, come into down dog. Tuck your toes. Walk out the backs of your legs. You can kind of start to walk around on the bottoms of your feet. Take your fingers really wide. Spread your fingers wide. And then you can take your hands just a little wider than your shoulders. Take small steps and walk your feet forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bend your knees. You can take opposite elbows and sway here. Widen your stance. I love to bring my forearms to the tops of my knees here to lengthen the spine. So see what you can find. Let your exhale become a little longer here. 2 more breaths. Find more length in your spine with your exhale. On your inhale, reach up. Bring your arms down by your sides. Coming into mountain. Feet hip width apart now. Roll your shoulders up and back a couple times. Stand in mountain pose. Stand with good posture. Bring your awareness back to your third eye area. If you want to use mantra as an anchor in your practice, you can use the word intuition for the third eye practice today. With your next inhale, reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to high plank. Suspend yourself here in high plank for 5 more deep breaths. Fine-tune your balance and your engagement here. Keep your face relaxed. Look out towards the front edge of your mat, so you're not letting your head hang down, but keeping that curve in your neck. On this last inhale, pinch your weight forward, coming up onto your toes. And on your exhale, lower yourself down slowly. Prop yourself up for Sphinx. Look forward, draw your shoulders back. You can start to kind of rock from side to side here. You could pull one shoulder back and the other one forward. Take any movement you want here. This is a great place to check in with your neck. Actively now press down with the tops of your feet on the mat. Point your tailbone down towards your heels. Draw your chest forward. One more inhale here. And then on your exhale, lower down. Bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. Push up to high plank. Couple breaths here. With your next exhale, go back to downward dog. Nod your head yes and no here in down dog. Feel through your neck. On your next inhale, walk your feet forward to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Bring your arms down by your sides. Reach up with your inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. 5 deep breaths in plank. Lots of strength here. You can really push back through your heels, or you can pitch your weight forward, coming up on your toes. See if you can take a little bend in your elbows and point your elbows behind you. Gaze out. One more inhale here. And on your exhale, lower yourself all the way down. We're going to take another back bend. I'm going to try seal pose, or it's just kind of a different version of upward facing dog. So put your hands in front of your shoulders, maybe just a little wider than your shoulders. Look forward and push down with your hands. Come up. Now, if you want a little more, you can get your wrists right under your shoulders and kind of lift yourself up, really pushing down into the mat. You can draw your face up, looking up, lengthen the front side of your body. On your next exhale, go back to child. Widen your knees. Hips go back by your heels. Put your forehead down on the mat. Take deep breaths and listen to the rhythm of your breath. Make it smooth and even. Smooth, even, strong breaths here. Take a few more. Notice where your body's touching the mat. And then rise up. Make your way to downward dog. One more exhale here. And then on your inhale, walk your feet forward to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. And bring your arms down by your sides. Reach up with your inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa, lower down. Inhale forward and through, coming in up dog. Go back to down dog. Take a little movement in downward dog. Always taking that loving, accepting inventory, always checking in, moving to the rhythm of your breath. One more exhale here. With your inhale, go forward, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. And come into mountain. Reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. One more exhale. With your inhale, walk or jump, feet to hands, halfway lift. fold. Reach up. And come into mountain. Reach up with your inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step or jump back. Take your vinyasa. Move with your breath. Three deep breaths here in down dog. Look up to your hands. Walk, step, or jump. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Come into mountain. Reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step or jump back, take your vinyasa. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Right knee stacks above right ankle, bring your arms up. Push to the outside edge of your left foot. Square your shoulders with the front edge of your mat, and then start to draw your shoulder blades kind of together on your back, relaxing your shoulder blades down your back, gaze up. One more inhale here. On your exhale, open up for warrior two. Try to add more strength in your legs. Lift your toes. Feel the balls and heels of your feet rooting down. Pull your femur bones into your pelvis. Lift your pelvic floor. And then turn your palms up. And find a little more ease through your collarbone and jaw. Really strong in your lower body. Upper body's feeling more relaxed. Reverse warrior. Right arm goes up and back. Peaceful warrior, reach straight up, extend your front leg, look up, lengthen. We're going to go into triangle now. So your left hip starts to go back, reach and lengthen over your right leg. Put a little bend in your right knee, bring your right hand down, left arm up. Push down with the ball mound of your right big toe and add a little bend in your front knee. You may not be able to see the bend, but you can feel it. You're not letting your front knee hyperextend backwards. And then you can take your gaze up to your left thumb. Big space through your chest, legs are still really strong and engaged. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, come to low lunge. Take a little movement in low lunge. Look forward and just kind of rock your weight front to back a little bit. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale forward and through. And back to down dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior one. Right heel comes down to the mat, left knee stacks above left ankle. Push to the outside edge of your right foot. And then square your shoulders. One more inhale. Open up for warrior two. Can you still push to the outside edge of your right foot, pull your femur bones in. Turn your palms up. Reverse warrior, left arm goes up and back. Lengthen through your left side. Peaceful warrior, reach straight up, extend your front leg. Set up for triangle now. Right hip slides back. You're coming forward over your left leg, lots of length in your spine. Right arm up. Check in with your front foot. You're pushing down with the ball mound of your left big toe. Little bend in your left knee. You can take your gaze up to your right thumb if you'd like. One more inhale. Bring your hands down to the mat. Come into low lunge. Gaze is out in front. Take a little movement in your low lunge, feeling into your hips. And then when you're ready, step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Move with your breath. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. Come into a deep lunge, and then lower your back knee. Gently help yourself come up. You want to bring your hips forward, right ankle stacked below your right knee. Bring your arms up. Big inhale, and then on your exhale, open your arms up for goalpost arms. And you can even kind of slide them down. If you want, you can keep doing this with your breath. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, open up for goalpost and kind of slide them down. Lift your chest. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, open. Gaze up. Do one more. Hips going forward. And then bring your hands down to the mat. You're going to take half splits now. Come up on your right heel. Point your right toes up. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. And so you want to feel a big stretch in the back of your right leg. If you want a little more, lower your chest down towards the mat as you lean back into your right hip, so the back side of your right hip. And I always like to push my toes down here, so if you want, take your right hand and just kind of push your toes down to the mat. Sometimes I'll even slide my hand from my knee down my shin, finding lots of length there, a big stretch in the top of your leg. And you can kind of rock your foot from side to side, still leaning back into your right glutes. Take a little more movement here. What else can you find? And then let's go into lizard from here. So bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. You're going to rock forward and come to the outside edge of your right foot. Maybe even turning your right foot out 45 degrees. And you can start to kind of rock from side to side here. You can look back over each shoulder. Should be feeling this through your hips. If you want to add a little twist here, deepen it. Put your left wrist right under your left shoulder. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, look back over your right shoulder. Let your hips sink down. If you want to go for a big quadricep stretch, bend your back knee Reach back with your right hand and pull your left foot into your body a little more. Unravel yourself, step back to high plank, take your vinyasa. Bring your left foot forward, low lunge. Find a deep lunge, lower your back knee. And come up. Check in with how it's all feeling. Maybe you just keep your hands on your knees. Maybe you don't add the arm movement. Just do whatever you want here. Feel through your hips. If you want to get into the flow of moving your arms, inhale your arms up. Exhale, goalpost arms, kind of drawing them down. Inhale up. Exhale, open up. Just move with your breath. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, goalpost. Bring them all the way down. Half splits. Back your hips up. Right hip stacks over right knee. Come onto your left heel. And you can kind of swing your hips a little bit. Start to draw your left hip back, right hip forward. Square your ankle and toes. And you can start to lean down. When you want, you can push the top of your foot down too. Find a big stretch there. You're kind of drawing your left hip back while you're pushing your toes down to the mat. Few more breaths. See what you can find here. Concentrate on the stretch you're feeling in the back of your left leg. Okay, we're going to go into lizard now. So you're going to start to lean your hips forward again, kind of turn your left toes out. Left hand comes to the inside of your left foot. Start to let your left hip open. So you want to keep your left foot, ankle, and knee flexed or engaged. So the movement's coming from your left hip. Kind of rock from side to side. You want to add the twist, plant your right hand, right wrist under right shoulder, left hand comes to your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist and look back over your left shoulder. If you want to go for that big quadricep stretch in your right side, come up onto the top of your right knee by bending your back knee and reach back. And you can start to kind of pull your foot in towards your body. Release. Make your way back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Once you're back in downward dog, take some time here to move with your hips. Walk your hands back to your feet. Halfway lift. And you can slide your hands under your feet or take a 2-finger grip around your big toes. Forward fold. Feel free to take another halfway lift on an inhale. Work your forward fold here. You want to work your chest down your legs. Lift your tailbone up without straightening your knee. Maybe you can shift your weight around the bottoms of your feet a little bit. One more exhale here. And on your inhale, reach up. Bring your arms down by your sides. And just take a little break in mountain. We're setting up for warrior 3. We're going to step forward into warrior 3. So when you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. Step forward onto your right foot. Hinge at the hips. And once your left leg leaves the ground, engage your left leg as strong as you can make it. Bring your gaze down to the mat. Now find freedom within this one if you want to create a little movement or even bring your hands down to the mat. Kind of do whatever you want here. Just do it mindfully and slow. Creating a little bit of movement. And then step your feet together, reach up. Bring your arms down by your sides. And just take a little break in mountain. Inhale your arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. Step into warrior 3. Left foot goes forward. Hinge at the waist. Go over. Practicing balance here. Practice a still mind, focusing only on your breath. And then taking any movement you want to take. When you're done, step your feet together, reach up. And come into mountain pose. Bring your arms down by your side. Reach up. Kick chair. Bend your knees and ankles. Draw the front of your pelvis to your lowest rib. And just come down as low as your ankles will let you. And then see if you can take a bigger bend in your right knee. And then try a bigger bend in your left knee. And just see how that feels with your ankle. Now start to shift your weight back into your heels. Lengthen your toes. Arms are kind of right up by your ears. Drawing energy down. On your next exhale, fold forward. And just hang here in a forward fold. You can widen your stance a little bit if you'd like. Release your back. Halfway lift. Step or jump back to plank. And lower yourself down. Shoulder roll. Take your left arm out. Use your right hand to guide yourself back for shoulder roll. Keep your head gently lifted. One more inhale here. And come back up to the front side of your body for your exhale. Take your right arm out. Use your left hand to guide yourself back. Gently lifting your head, but keeping your face relaxed. One more inhale. On your exhale, come back onto the front side of your body. Push up to hands and knees. Let's take kneeling dog here. Stack your hips above your knees. Walk your hands out in front of you. Chest, chin, or forehead come down towards the mat. On your inhale, rise up. Make your way back to downward dog. This will be your last pass it down dog, so let's stay here a little bit longer. Move your head around. Really spread your fingers wide. Feel your whole palm of your hand gripping the mat. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Halfway lift. Bend your knees. And bring your hips down. You're going to lean back and take bridge. Walk your feet up to your glutes. Lift your hips. Try to get your knees right above your ankles. Lift your hips as high as you can, then hold hands under your body. Rock from side to side. Get your arms under your back a little more. Lift your hips up even higher. Push down with your arms, hips even higher. Big deep breaths here. On an inhale, lift your hips up very, very high. Hold your breath at the top. Release your hands. And as you exhale, start to come down one vertebrae at a time, bringing your pelvis down last. Once you're down, bring the soles of your feet together. Let your hips open up and just rest here, making your breath smooth and even again. Breathe into the space in the front of your body. Just expand with your inhale. Relax with your exhale. On your next inhale, bring your knees together. Hug your knees up into your chest. Feet are side by side. And start to rock from side to side a little bit. You want to hug your thighs into your body as much as you can. So as you exhale, squeeze them in a little more. And then rock from side to side. Giving your digestive organs a massage. Squeeze them in, one more exhale. With your inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, lower your legs down to the mat. Inhale your right knee up, give it a squeeze in. Use the strength of your arms. Arms are engaged, everything else is relaxed. One more inhale here, squeeze it in. And then on your exhale, take supine twist. Guide your knee across your body, stretch your right arm out. Inhale, length. Exhale, look down your right arm and twist. On your inhale, bring your right knee back to center, gaze up. Exhale, lower your right leg. Inhale your left knee up, give it a hug. Squeeze it in. One more inhale here, and then on your exhale, guide it across your body. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. Bring your knee back to center on your inhale. Exhale, lower your left leg. We're going to take an inversion next. So you can roll up for shoulder stand, Or you could tuck a blanket or a bolster under your hips, putting your legs up in the air. You could also take headstand here if that's in your practice. If you're using a bolster under your pelvis, you could also put your arms up to drain blood and fluid away from your hands as well as your feet. So get into your inversion and take deep breaths here. Slowly bring your arms and legs down. Lower yourself down to the mat. Prop yourself up for fish. Come up onto your forearms, look down your body, point your toes. Lift your heart, look up. And if you'd like, you can let your head hang back. Take a couple more big, deep breaths here, inhaling your heart up. Point your toes, engage your legs. One more inhale, heart up. And then on your exhale, lower yourself down and relax. Inhale your arms up overhead. On your exhale, breathe out through your mouth and relax. Inhale, reach, point your toes, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, relax, breathe all the air out of your lungs, push it out. Inhale, reach. Hold your breath at the top, clench your hands into fists, scrunch your face, tighten every muscle in your body, tight, tight, tight. And on your exhale, lower your arms down by your sides for Shavasana. Take any other movement you need to take and allow your body to get perfectly comfortable and still here. Begin to deepen your breath. Let me rock your head over to one side. And then the other, massaging your scalp, going slow. Bring a little movement to your feet and ankles. Then when you're ready, make your way onto your side. And come up for a short seated meditation, just a 5-minute meditation. Coming up to a comfortable seat, sit up tall. You can close your eyes if you'd like. You could roll your eyes up towards your third eye. And you could use the anchor word intuition as a mantra if you need to bring your attention back.
When you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for yoga. Have a wonderful day. Love to you.